Hello, friends. Welcome to English Minds. Dive into the world of timeless English literature. Today, we will discuss on comedy of errors, twins, trials, and tramps. The Comedy of Errors by William Shakespeare is a delightful farce, first performed in 1594, blending mistaken identity, slapstick, humor, and fast paced action. Centered around two sets of identical twins separated at birth, the play unravels at their accidental reunion in the city of Ephesus. Create chaos and hilarity, misunderstanding between the twins, their loved ones, and the townsfolk lead to a series of comic mishaps. Inspired by Plautus' Menaechmi, the play explores theme of identity, family, and reconciliation. Its witty wordplay, clever plotting, and physical comedy showcase Shakespeare's early genius, making it one of the most entertaining works. The Comedy of Errors is one of William Shakespeare's most entertaining comedies, brimming with mistaken identities and humorous confusion. The story unfolds in Ephesus, where Aegeon, a merchant of Syracuse, and arrested for entering a rival city and sentenced to death unless he can pay a fine. He reveals that a tragic backstory years ago he lost his wife and one of their two twin sons, both named Antipholus, along with their twin servant, both named Dromio, in a shipwreck. Unbeknownst to him, his lost son Antipholus and servant Dromio have been living in Ephesus, while his other son and servant arrive in search of them. This sets the stage for a series of comedic misunderstandings. The two Antipholus and the two Dromio are constantly mistaken for each other, leading to wrongful, wrongful accusations, misplaced affection, and escalating chaos. The confusion culminates in a confrontation at a priory where the abbess reveals herself as Aegeon's long lost wife. The family is joyfully reunited and Aegeon's life is spread. The play concludes with reconciliation and laughter celebrating the restoration of harmony through its intricate plot and delightful humor. The Comedy of Errors explores theme of identity, family, and the joy of reunion. कॉमेडी ऑफ एरर्स शेक्सपियर का एक ऐसा नाटक है जिसमें दो जुड़वा भाई और उनके दो जुड़वा सेवकों की कहानी है। सब कुछ गलत पहचान और मस्ती के इर्द गिर्द घूमता है। कहानी के पूरे नाटक के दौरान लोग एक दूसरे को गलत समझते रहते हैं और यही सब कुछ हंसी क्रिएट करती है। एंटीफिलस नाम का एक व्यापारी अपने भाई और दोनों सेवकों के साथ जहाज से यात्रा करता है, लेकिन एक तूफान के बाद जहाज डूब जाता है और सब अलग अलग हो जाते हैं। अब दोनों भाई और उनके सेवक अलग अलग जगह फंस जाते हैं। तब कहानी शुरू होती है जब दोनों भाई एक दूसरे को नहीं पहचानते और धोखे से कई बार एक दूसरे के आमने सामने आते हैं। एंटीफुलस अपने भाई के बारे में सोचता है कि वह उसका सेवक ड्रोमियो है और ड्रोमियो को लगता है कि वह अपने मालिक के पास है। अब दोनों के सेवक भी यही गलती कर रहे होते हैं। इसके अलावा हर कोई एक दूसरे को गलत समझता है, जिससे घटनाओं का सिलसिला बढ़ता ही जाता है। एंटीफुलस अपनी पत्नी से मिलने की कोशिश करता है, लेकिन वह भी उसे पहचान नहीं पाती और उसे लगता है कि वह कोई और है। ड्रोमियो भी कई बार ऐसी ही गलतफहमियों का शिकार हो जाता है। एक के बाद हर सीन में मस्ती और हास्य बढ़ता जाता है। आखिरकार जब दोनों जुड़वा भाई एक दूसरे से मिलते हैं तब सारे धोखे और गलतफहमियां खत्म हो जाती हैं। वे समझ पाते हैं कि उनकी दुनिया में कुछ भी उलझा हुआ था, लेकिन अब सब ठीक है। कॉमेडी एरर्स विलियम शेक्सपियर के बेहतरीन नाटकों में से एक है। एंटीफिलस नाम का व्यापारी अपने जुड़वा भाई एंटीफिलस और उसके दोनों सेवकों के साथ जहाज पर यात्रा करता है। कहानी इफिसस शहर से शुरू होती है, जहां सिराक्यूज का व्यापारी इजियान पकड़ा जाता है और उसे मौत की सजा सुनाई जाती है जब तक कि वह जुर्माना नहीं चुका देता। वह बताता है कि वर्षों पहले एक जहाज में उसने अपनी पत्नी और उसके जुड़वा बेटों, दोनों का नाम एंटीफिलस और उनके दोनों जुड़वा सेवकों का नाम ड्रोमियो है, उसे खो दिया था, बिना जाने कि उसका एक बेटा और सेवक एफिसस में रह रहे हैं, उसका दूसरा बेटा और सेवक उन्हें ढूंढने एफिसस पहुंच जाते हैं। इससे गलतफहमियां और हास्यपूर्ण घटनाओं की श्रृंखला शुरू हो जाती है। कहानी के अंत में जहां एबिस खुद को इजियान की खोई हुई पत्नी के रूप में प्रकट करती है, परिवार खुशी खुशी मिल जाता है, इजियान की जान बच जाती है। नाटक सौहार्दपूर्ण और हंसी के साथ समाप्त होता है। यह पहचान, परिवार और पुनर्मिलन की खुशी जैसे विषयों को पेश करता है। कॉमेडी ऑफ एरर्स पे कुछ मूवीज भी बनी हुई हैं। 2 दूनी 4, अंगूर, directed by Gulzar. This iconic Bollywood film is a faithful adaptation of the comedy of errors featuring Sanjeev Kumar and Devendra Verma in double roles. कहा जाता है कि अपने जीवन के 100 साल में एक बार अंगूर मूवी को जरूर देखना चाहिए। टू मच, भ्रांति विलास, बंगाली, ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर। 12th Night. These movies range from faithful adaptation to loose inspiration, each capturing the essence of Shakespeare's humorous tale of mistaken identities. अब हम कहानी के कुछ पात्रों की चर्चा करते हैं। एंटीफिलस ऑफ सिराक्यूज जुड़वा भाइयों में से एक, जो अपने खोए हुए परिवार को खोजने के लिए निकला है। एंटीफिलस ऑफ एफिसस दूसरा जुड़वा भाई जो एफिसस में रहता है और अपने भाई के एग्जिस्टेंस से अनजान है। ड्रोमियो ऑफ साइरक्यूज, एंटीफोलस ऑफ साइरक्यूज का सर्वेंट, जिसका एक जुड़वा भाई भी है। ड्रोमियो ऑफ एफिसस, द सर्वेंट ऑफ एंटीफिलस ऑफ एफिसस, वो भी कंफ्यूज रहता है। एड्रियाना, एंटीफिलस ऑफ एफिसस की वाइफ, जो गलत पहचानों के कारण अपने पति के व्यवहार से भ्रमित होती रहती है। Luciana, Adriana's sister, जिसे एंटीफिलस ऑफ सिराक्यूज प्रपोज करता है। एजियन, मर्चेंट ऑफ सिराक्यूज, father of the Antipholus twins, sentenced to death in Ephesus unless he can pay a fine. सिराक्यूज का व्यापारी एंटीफोलस भाइयों का पिता, जिसे एफिसस में मौत की सजा सुनाई गई है और जब तक वह जुर्माना नहीं चुकाता। 1000 रैंसम। एमिलिया, एबिस, एफिसस की एबिस, जो अंत में एजियान की खोई हुई पत्नी और जुड़वा भाइयों की मां के रूप में सामने आती है। ड्यूक सोलिनस, रूलर ऑफ एफिसस, who ultimately pardons Aegean. Angelo, a goldsmith who provides a chain, becomes central to the confusion. Balthazar, एक व्यापारी और एंटीफोलस ऑफ एफिसस का मित्र। डॉक्टर पिंच, a comical eccentric conjurer and so called physician, मतलब विचित्र जादूगर। जादूगर। These character creates the tangled web of misunderstanding that drive the humor and resolution of the day. अब हम कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट कोटेशन की चर्चा करेंगे। I am not Adriana, nor thy wife. This line highlights the confusion and mistaken identity central to the play. The gold I gave to Balthazar is lost. Antipholus of Ephesus, Act 4, Scene 1. A key moment illustrating the mix-up and gold chain's role of misunderstanding. No man is more wrong than I. The expression of frustration comes as Antipholus feels wronged by the event surrounding him. Thou art an elm, my husband, I a vine whose weakness, married to thy stronger state, makes me with thy strength to communicate. Adriana, Act 2, Scene 1. The metaphor describes the relationship between Adriana and her husband, symbolizing dependency and roles in marriage. I am not a villain, I am a gentleman. Dromio of Syracuse, Act 4, Scene 2. A humorous statement that play with mistaken identify and class distinction. Why who would Fardels beer till Birnam would do come to Dunsian? Antipholus of Syracuse, Act 4, Scene 4, a famous reference to Shakespeare's Macbeth, which adds to the theme of confusion and identity and fate. In identity and fate. Balthazar, you are a precious man. Antipholus of Ephesus, another moment of humor and irony, showcasing the confusion over the character's role. Time is a great healer, and we are all madmen. Duke Solonius, Act 5, Scene 1. The reflection on the chaos and madness created by mistaken identity in the play. I see two husbands, or two wives, or two lovers, or two men, or two boys, or two masters, or two serfs. Luciana, Act 3, Scene 2. This line captures the play theme of mistaken identity and the confusion of role. I am not mad, but I do want to know why I am treated like a fool. Antipholus of Syracuse, Act 4, Scene 2. A moment of realization and frustration that emphasizes the chaos around him. These quotation reflects the theme of mistaken identity, confusion, humor, and the intricate relationships that define the comedy of errors. Now, practice time. I hope you are a serious applicant. Please ensure you have a pen and paper ready to take notes or complete your assessment accurately. The Comedy of Errors is based on which Roman play? Option B. Menaechmi. Where is the setting of the Comedy of Errors? Option B. Ephesus. Who wrote the Comedy of Errors? Ben Jonson? No, William Shakespeare. How many acts are in the play? 5. What is the genre of the Comedy of Errors? Tragedy? No, comedy. It's a tricky question. Who is the Duke of Ephesus? Duke Solinus. Which character is sentenced to death for entering Ephesus illegally? Aegeon. What is the main theme of the play? Mistaken identity? Option B. The Comedy of Errors in is influenced by which classical playwright? Plautus. Which year is commonly associated with the first performance of the Comedy of Errors? 1594. Option B. Who is the wife of Antipholus of Ephesus? Adriana. Luciana is Adriana's sister. What is the name of Adriana's sister? Option C. Luciana. What is the name of Antipholus of Syracuse servant? Balthazar. No, Dromio. एंजेलो क्या रहता है? गोल्ड स्मिथ. What is revealed to be the long lost wife of Aegeon? Option B. Emilia. Hmm. How are Antipholus of Syracuse and Antipholus of Ephesus related? They are brothers. Identical twins. Option C. How many sets of twins are in the play? Obviously, two. Which character serves as a goldsmith? Option A. Angelo. Balthazar. Ephesus. Friend. Hmm. Which character locks Antipholus of Ephesus out of his own house? Option A. Adriana. Who brings Aegeon and Emilia together in the final scene? Duke Solinus, who is accused of madness by Dr. Pinch. Antipholus of Ephesus. What causes Aegeon to come to Ephesus? A trade mission? No. Searching for his son. Where does Aegeon narrate the his back story? The court. What object become a source of confusion between Angelo and Antipholus? A gold chain. What punishment is Aegeon threatened with? Aegeon. Execution. Who is the first character to notice the mistaken identity? Dromio of Syracuse. What is the role of the abbess in the final act? She reveals her identity as Emilia. What action does Adriana take when she believes her husband is unfaithful? She locks him out of the house. How is the confusion resolved at the end of the play? The reunion of the twins. What does Dromio of Syracuse frequently reference in his conversation? Food and beatings. What is the main reason for the humor in the play? The witty dialogues? No. The mistaken identities. Which theme is the central to the comedy of errors? Option C. Mistaken identity. How does the gold chain symbolize trust? It leads to conflict and resolutions. How is the concept of time important in the play? It shows the urgency of the Duke's verdict. It reflects Adriana's impatience. It connects the past with the present. All of the above. Option D. What does the sitting of Ephesus symbolize? Confusion and chaos. Confusion and chaos. गलतफहमी और उथल पुथल. Which character embodies the theme of law and order? Duke Solinus. Option B. How does Shakespeare explore the theme of family in the play? Through. How does the Shakespeare explore the theme of family in the play? Option A. Through separation and reunion. What type of humor is most prominent is in the comedy of errors? Option A. Satirical. How does the use of twins enhance the comedic effect? By creating confusion and chaos. How does the comedy of errors differ from Shakespeare's later comedies? Option B. It is shorter and more focused. Who is the author of the comedy of errors? Option C. William Shakespeare. Where is the setting of the comedy of errors? Option C. Ephesus. What is the central theme of the comedy of errors? Mistaken identity. I think this repeat question, but important. How many sets of twins are there in the comedy of errors? Obviously two. This is again repeated question. Who is the Duke of Ephesus in the comedy of errors? Duke Solinus. What is the main reason for confusion in the comedy of errors? Of course, mistaken identity. The Comedy of Errors is a brilliant showcase of Shakespeare's mastery in blending farce, humor, and mistaken identity. Set in the chaotic city of Ephesus, the play explored theme of confusion, family, and reconciliation through the clever use of twins characters. Shakespeare weaves a complex narrative of mistaken identities, creating a web of humorous misunderstanding and physical comedy. Despite the chaos, the resolution at the end brings a sense of order and unity. Ultimately, the play serves as a timeless reminder of the power of family bonds, forgiveness, and the comedic potential of human errors. The comedy of errors remains relevant today as it highlights timeless theme and identity, family dynamics, and the consequences of misunderstanding. In an increasingly fast paced, interconnected world where miscommunication and confusion are common, the play portrayal of mistaken identities still resonates. The humor and farce derived from these misunderstandings offer a light-hearted way to reflect on serious social dynamics such as loyalty, trust, and reconciliation. As we navigate modern complexities, often leading to confusion and conflict, the play ultimate message of resolution and unity reminds us the importance of understanding, communication, and forgiveness in our relationships. I hope you like this video because this is useful for you, very fruitful. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and keep exploring English literature. Do like, subscribe, share, and most important, comment. Thank you. Thank you so much.